So next, let's get some hands-on practice with the Microsoft Excel and see how we can modify data in Excel, which is a very powerful tool and very popular for data analysis. So we have this data set of top selling cars. For each record, we have 5 variables: the rank, the manufacturer, model, and sales from March 2011, sales from March 2010. So we are going to open this in Excel and do some work in it, and we are hoping to first show how to sort, such as we can sort the top selling cars in March 2010, and then we're going to show how to filter data. So for example, if we want to only show Toyota cars. And lastly, we want to show how to use conditional formatting to kind of format the data so it's easy to identify, and we may be able to display some data bars as well. So we have this data set open in Excel with 20 records of cars and 5 variables. And we first can sort the sales in 2010 from largest to least, so that we can know which car model sells the best. So we can click data, and under data tab, sort. Depends on the version of Excel that you use, but it's very similar. So I'm using the Mac version of Excel, and we want to sort by the sales in March 2010, and the value we want it to be from largest to smallest. By default, my list has headers is checked, and we do have headers. So click OK, and it's sorted. All the record was sorted, and we know the top selling car is Toyota Camry in March 2010. So next we're going to calculate is the growth of the 1 year from 2010 to 2011. Some are positive, some are negative. So we're going to see equals to, we're going to use the formula of year 2011 minus 2010 divided by 2010. So we're gonna copy this value to all the records, and the last one didn't work out because we attempted to divide it by 0, which is against the math rules. And we're gonna want to format it to percentage. So this is the 1 year growth. And so next I'm going to show is to filter. We want to be able to filter out only the Toyota cars. So under the data tab, we also have a filter. So that creates a down arrow for each of the columns. So because we want to sort by manufacturer, we click on this down arrow. And then we first want to deselect all by unchecking the select all, and we only want to check the Toyota. We want to close, and now we have all the data filtered by Toyota. That's how we use the filter. So we undo that, and now we can use conditional formatting to highlight the negative growth with something like a red, so that's easier to identify. So we can use conditional formatting for that. So in home, and we're going to apply to the growth column. We click on conditional formatting, highlight cell rules, click less than, and then we want to format the cells that contain the cell value less than 0%. So we're going to click OK, and we can see that the negative ones are all highlighted with red. And we can also do conditional formatting by adding data bars. And for example, we can use this type of data bars. We can see not only you have the color, but also you have the value represented by different sizes of the bars. So this is how we use conditional formatting to format and display data.